video, you can see that we are here in w3schools.com and we are going to start the CSS quiz. Let's check that what are these skills we have in CSS. Let's start the CSS quiz. I'll give the link below in the description. So the question number 1 out of 25 is, what does CSS stands for? And cascading style sheets, computer style sheet, color style sheet, or creative style sheets. So I would prefer cascading style sheet, the ladder way of the parent and child. And what is the correct HTML for referencing to an external style sheet? So can we use the style tag or link tag or style sheet tag? So there is a style tag, but there is not such attribute like source. There is a link tag, and we can provide the hyper reference. So this should be the right answer. Let's jump to the next. And here we have where is an HTML document is the correct place to refer to an external style sheet, in the body, in the head of the document, in the head. So we can do it anywhere, but this is more a right way to do so. And which HTML tag is used to define the internal style sheet? So this is the tag through which we can embed the styles, and CSS is not the right tag, script obvious for JavaScript, and style is for CSS. Which HTML attribute is used to define the internal styles? The attribute, obviously class will give the class, style will give the style, and styles is nothing. There is nothing what we call styles, and font is again a different type. So we'll go with the styles as we have the timer. So I'm jump to the next. Which is the correct CSS syntax? So body semicolon. So we have nothing in body. So body is the selector, color is the property, and black is the value. So this is the right selector, like selector, property, and value. So let's jump to the next. How do you insert a comment in CSS file? So we should use this multi-line comment, like slash and asterisk sign. Okay. And which property is used to change the background color? So here is the background color, and in style sheet there is background color, but in HTML we can use the BG color, which is an attribute, and color is for text color. So here we go with the background color. How do you add a background color for H1 element? So obviously we just know that background color will be the property, and add a background color. So this is the the RGB code for a color, and this is the selector. So H1, it is asking for the H1 background color, this. So I think this, and all, there is nothing what we call all, and as I said, there is nothing what call all in CSS. So we can select this and jump to the next. So which CSS property is used to change the text color of an element? So again, the text color, as we discussed about the background color, so that was background color, and for the text color there is single name, which is color. There's nothing what we call text color and FG color, nothing like that. So we go to COLOR, and the spelling is COLOR, not COLOUR. That's COLOR. Which CSS property controls the text size? So which is font size? There is nothing what we call text size. So the question is right, but the answer will be font size. So what is the correct way for making all the paragraph elements bold? So we just give the selector, and text size, there is nothing what we call text size, as I mentioned earlier. So we can go with the P, font weight, right? The weightage of that font must be bold. So go to the select this and jump to the next. How do you display hyperlinks without an underline? So underline is a kind of text decoration. So let's just jump directly to text decoration and say none. Okay, so underline, there is no such property called underline, and decoration, there is no property. This property like text decoration, and no underline is not a value. There is a value what we call none. Okay, so we can select this. How do you make each word in a text start with capital letter? So the capitalized text style, capitalize, text transform. So there is nothing what we call text style. There is a property what we call text transform. So we need to transform that text into the capitalize. So every letter of the the first letter of every word will get in the capital letter. So we can select this, go to the next. Just let me know if I'm making any mistake. Okay, so just let me know which property is used to change the font of an element. So need to change the font family, of course. Go to the next. How do you make the text bold? So font weight bold, as I think we have covered this earlier too. So let's just go to the next. And how do you display a border like this? The top 10 border, bottom 5, left, right. So the sequence is top, right, bottom, left. So top, right, bottom and left. So this will be the right one. Okay, so which property is used to change the left margin of an element? Of course, left margin. So there is a property margin left. So when using the padding property, semicolon, are you allowed to use negative values? So in padding is something what which is the spacing between the border and the content. So we cannot give the negative values to the padding. So we go with the no. Let me know if I'm anywhere, if I'm wrong. Just comment me out and let me know that if I'm wrong. So let's jump to the next question. How do you make a list that lists its item with square? So list style type. Okay, so not a list type, it's a list style type, and we can pass the value which is square. Okay, jump to the next. How do you select an element with ID? Demo. So ID, so we have a special character which is hash. So if we give the hash and then we write whatever the ID is, the hash demo will be the right selector for that element. Okay, how do you select element with class name test? So again, like for the ID we use hash and for the class name we use dot. Of course, this is the question. So only 3 questions left. Let's move it fast. How do you select all paragraph elements inside a div element? So of course we provide a space to get a child. So here is the right way, like div space p. So all the paragraphs within the divs will get selected. Next, only 2 more. How do you group selectors? So separate each selector with a space? No, this is not the grouping. This is the laddering, like cascading arrangement, like child, child, child. Separate each selector with a comma? Right, this is the way to group. And separate each selector with a plus sign? No, the plus sign somewhere it means about the siblings. So we'll talk it later. So this is the right answer for this. Let's jump to the last question and fingers crossed. What is the default value of the position property? So fixed is not the default, and absolute is not the default, relative is not the default, and now I go with the static. So next. So oh my god, so 23 out of 25 are right. So time spent is 8:41. So let's check our answer and let's check what answers we gave wrong. So the 1 is right, 2 is right, correct answer, so which is I don't know. In the 4, I don't know, correct answers. This was a mistake. I don't know if we have selected something else. A silly mistake. So right, and 17. So 10, 5, 21. So top, bottom. Oh, so we disordered this. So the right answer should be top, right. 1 pixel. So top right bottom. Oh, we was in hurry, so we missed it, and rest of the answers are right. So I guess we did these mistakes just because of the hurry, and we all are clear with the concepts. So thank you everyone. Let's if you like this video, just subscribe the channel and let me know that what is the right way to check this. And I surely recommend you to go on this URL and check your score, and just let me know that what is your score over here. So thank you so much. So please subscribe my channel and watch out these videos. Thank you.